Hey guys, it's Dustin, the Pro Picker here. We're going to go thrifting, looking for items to sell for a profit on eBay. I do pick up this huge box of Legos for $20. And then I grabbed this PlayStation 3 right here. They do have $50 on it. We're going to get into it a little more. I get this original audio bag. That is a really hard thing to pronounce, Orig Audio. I'm hoping to get about $50 for it. I paid $12.99. This right here is a nice little Pyrex casserole for $3.99. And now looking in here, I probably shouldn't have picked this up, guys. It was missing the controller. It's not the backwards compatible model. It's the model that came out right after that, the revision. I'll still be able to churn out a little bit of a profit. I do get this Pyrex double boiler deal, but I don't know if I really should have picked it up or not. Hey guys, I ran into this Goodwill real quick right here, and I found this Patagonia hoodie here. It is a small, but I think we should be able to get about $50 for it, and I ended up having $15 into it. So probably overpaid just slightly, but we should do pretty good on it, I think. So we're pounding the pavement. Here I am in another store. So this is a Guitar Hero guitar for the Wii. And its little analog stick there had some damage I didn't see, so I do end up putting this back. This would have been about a $40 to $50 guitar shipped though, so not a bad one to pick up. So afterwards, I'm right next to them and I see these Timberlands here. This specific boot actually sells for a pretty decent amount. The comps are really all over the place. So if I can get that $50, $60 for them, $10 will be no problem to pay. Into the next store here. And in the sporting goods section, I see some bats, and I went through all of them and I picked out a couple. We are coming up in a couple months here in the season where you want to make sure you have them all listed. Hoping to get about $50 for the Rawling and maybe about $35 for the Easton. So not too bad at all. And that's what I pick up here. Back at this store again, guys, the next day. So just kind of looking around, I see this Canary. This is a 2-pack, so I'm hoping to get about 100 for it because they sell for about $50 when it comes to the single cameras. I do pick up this Santa's Workshop Lego. It is brand new. And in this cart full of shoes here that they're going to put out, I found 3 pairs of Sauconys, and I think I'm paying like $5 a piece. And one of them is super clean. The other 2 are in pretty good shape themselves. And then at the bottom of the cart, I found, no joke here, these Doc Marten boots here. And yeah, definitely going to pick those up. They weren't marked up or anything, so I was super happy about that. Then I found this Clips stereo here. It's a Bluetooth speaker. And yeah, not too many of them sold currently, but you can pull it up through Terapeak to see additional comps as well. I do pass on the Xbox 360 there. I pick up this Halo for $2.99. It's missing the manual. I probably could have passed on it, but whatever. And then I never see this, guys. These N64 carts, this just never happens anymore where you run into these at the thrift store. It's been years. So I'm super stoked to pick those up for $12.99. Nothing crazy in there, but still like 5 or 6 games for $12.99. I get this Otajiri. And yeah, it's pretty interesting. I do pick this up. It was really cheap. I think $1.99, $2.99. And yeah, in the cart that goes. So I'm pretty excited with how that visit went, obviously. And I end up with this Best Cowgirl shirt. It's a single stitch vintage at the next store. And then the store after that, I start picking up some stuff here, including this Clarisonic. And I think I paid $4.99 for it. I don't pick up that Delphi receiver there, which is, I believe, like an XM radio deal. But yeah, the Clarisonic, I think we should be able to get about $35 for shipped. I don't actually buy the sticker maker itself here, but I do buy the 2 refills because the 2 refills, we should be able to get like at least $20 for the pair. So I'm pretty happy with that outcome. And then I see this bowling ball here. So this bowling ball is actually a Brunswick Twist, and I'm only paying $5 for it. And you can see as the comps on the screen, should be able to make a profit with that. And this is something that I found, this valve here. It has obviously been replaced. It's a pressure regulator, and that's the old one in there. However, this one's by Firepower in there, and people will even pay up for these for parts, I believe. So I'm going to take a $5 gamble, pick that up as well. Hey guys, so here we go with the recap. So there's this sweater here. It's this Geiger Tyrol. It's made in Austria, and I did not mention that. I don't know where the footage of it went. It was where I bought the cowgirl hat, cowboy hat shirt. I thought that was pretty cool. This was in the final Goodwill, I think, where I did pick up this Levi Strauss military style inspired jacket here for $5. I think we'll do okay on it. I don't know what just fell there. And then, yeah, of course, I got the cowgirl shirt. We got the Patagonia. Not real heavy on clothes in a couple days that I showed you there, but definitely shoes came out pretty well here. So yeah, obviously always love buying Doc Martens. These ones are in good condition too, so gonna pick those up all day long. The Rigid Audio, which this brand does apparently a lot of, like, I guess promotional crossovers for companies and stuff. So like swag. So you see like ones for like Google and Amazon and all kinds of different companies as sold comps. I haven't heard of GHX, but they're a company apparently. This one's brand new. We paid like $12.99 for it. So I'm hoping that we get around the $50 shipped range for it. I did pick up Halo 2 here, guys. Now, I usually will pick up Halo 2 when it's complete at $2.99. I usually leave it behind when it's not complete, but I didn't leave it behind, so we own it now. And the two best games here on a 64, which is insane to even see at the Goodwill anymore. In our region, you just don't see cartridge-based, really. We got the WCW versus NWO World Tour and Star Wars Shadows of the Empire here. And neither of these are insane. I think this is like a $20 cart, and this is like a $10 to $12 cartridge. So, I mean, I did pay up. Probably these three will be a lot together for like maybe $12 shipped or something. But, I mean, honestly, it was just cartridges at the Goodwill, and it wasn't that expensive. So I did pay up a little bit. Like, back in the day, when I first was doing this, like 10, 13 years ago, or however long, that makes me sound old, it was just super common to run into cartridge space stuff basically daily. I would run my route and have a variety of different cartridges. However, back then, they weren't worth nearly as much. In fact, a lot of the Leapster cartridges I was hustling and grinding were worth more. And anyways, so we got, but yeah, still really cool to see that. Brings me back to my old school days of thrifting. Got the Easton bat here, S500. And then we picked up this bat. It's about the season to start getting into these various bats and getting them posted, because you get them listed now, they're ready for when the season kicks off. Ended up with this boiler here, this Pyrex deal. I don't know if I really should have bought it, because I mean, it's kind of fragile for what it's worth, but whatever. Got the 3 pairs of Sauconys, and guys, the condition overall on all of these is really good, especially for $5 a piece. I threw some comps up on the screen earlier for you guys, but I mean, look at these. These are in great shape. They were probably ran on once and then just put right back into the closet. So, I mean, I think we can start to consider asking a little bit of a premium, especially on that pair. On this pair right here, a little more wear on them. And then I think this pair is a little more wear than this, but still pretty lightly used. So I'm happy with those at $5 a piece all day long. I should not have bought the PlayStation 3. I think I mentioned that. I have to kick in my own controller with it. So, I mean, by the time I do that, even though it's boxed, I think we're looking at like $130 proposition here shipped, roughly. It's just really probably not going to be too much worth my time. I'm still going to make a profit, and I know it'll sell. It's a guaranteed sale. It's just a matter of when. So, I mean, you don't win them all, but I will make some money. The Clarisonic here, I believe these are actually discontinued, so that's kind of cool to come across that. I mentioned I paid like $5.99. I only paid $3.99 for it, so that's going to be a solid flip. I ended up with the Lego Santa Workshop here, and this one's actually brand new, guys, so what a deal. $6.99 into 40-ish. And then this is not the actual same pressure regulator in here. This one's the firepower one, as you can see looking inside of there. And I believe you could sell the firepower one even for parts. People will pick them up. And if I can find anything to put on the screen, I will for you. Now, I did pay $24.99 for this. However, the comps I put up on the screen earlier were for one camera. This one is a device multi-pack with 2 cameras. It is brand new, sealed. So I'm hoping to get closer to the 100 range, but even if I got like 80 or 90, I'll be okay on it. Then I did pick up these, I guess it's like Xyron? Xyron, right? Jess?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Xyron.
I see these every now and then. I pick stuff up from them. I have sold their stuff before. 99 cents on these, and I think we'll get about 25 shipped. Pretty cool. Got the bowling ball. So there's Twist, and then there's like, I don't know if it's like Twist Rage or Twist something else that isn't worth as much. Twist Renegade. Brunswick here. It's pretty cool. I bought it because it was $5. If it was much more than that, I would have passed, but $5. I just couldn't resist. Ended up with the Timberlands here for $10, which pretty decent price. They're worn on the sides pretty heavily, but the soles are nice. So hoping to get about the $50 to $60 range on those. And then we did pick up this Clips Bluetooth speaker here. It does have the power cord and everything. I haven't tested it out yet to see if it works or not. If it doesn't work, that's gonna really be a shame because I do have $25 into it. But if it does work, we're looking probably around the $180 shipped range. So I didn't buy as many items as I normally do in 2 days, but I think the quality of them is pretty good, and I'm pretty happy with how it went. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.